my first morning in Koh Samui, and I've just come out for a short run just to explore. To think how accessible this is to my accommodation. I am plonked directly onto the beach. It was the first night's sleep I've had since the beginning of this journey. Oh, the sun's coming. And I had a wonderful day yesterday after some very precarious travel experiences in actually getting here. I was able to meet the lovely Emma and we went for some lovely dinner and properly had a feast. And my bed where I'm sleeping is directly next to the window in the hostel, so I had the perfect view of the sunrise as I'm laying horizontally. And I had to take advantage and have to get out straight away, find a gorgeous running route. I've been running through the jungle practically, running through more residential areas, gaining a bit more familiarity of the area that I'm based in. Yeah, and I don't know how long I'm going to be here. I don't know what my time here is going to entail. I have a few things on the agenda that I'd love to accomplish and do, but again have very little awareness as to the way I'm going to do it, or how I'm going to do it, or when I'm going to do it. But rather than stressing about ticking the boxes, I'm just going to live in the present moment, take it day by day, take today a little bit more slow just because it has been a very full-on few weeks. It has been a very full-on week already. But yeah, this is my view currently. Well, yesterday was up there with probably one of the most incredible days of my life. I had the most beautiful exploration of the waterfalls, and it's one that isn't hugely tourist dense. So every stop we had, there were no tourists. It was totally quiet, and I got to really embrace and immerse myself in the nature, and it was so beautiful. And I had chills sometimes. I was laughing so much in disbelief just how beautiful it was and how present I felt. And then when we went into the water, like I was in a waterfall, in a pool, in the center of a jungle, in an island in Thailand. So I was in a state of disbelief for basically the whole day. And we were trekking through the jungle barefoot, going into the water, and then afterwards had the most beautiful hearty food, sat on the beach, watched sunset, did a night swim. You can't write this stuff. You can't write this stuff. It was so magical, so beautiful. And the person that I went with, Miko, had such a beautiful soul and beautiful outlook, and equally took the time to appreciate the moment, savor it, soak everything in. And we had so many thought-provoking conversations about life, about values, about philosophy, and I felt so at peace. And then when we rode back, the sky had no clouds, so the stars was so crystal clear, so I couldn't help but look up. It was insane. Hello. Seeing as though I absolutely adored the waterfalls a few days ago, I decided to dedicate today to more waterfall exploring. So there's two around this area. I didn't realise that they're not actually connected, so I'm walking out of the complex now to find the second, which involves a little bit more of a trek, which would be nice. Yeah, I think I've discovered that I'm more of a jungle person than I'm a beach person. I think beaches can be quite predictable, whereas jungles are so unique and different, and I don't know, there's something magical about it, especially when the beams of light come through the leaves. It's just so good. But I have also decided that today will be my final full day in Koh Samui. I was half contemplating spending Christmas here, but I think I want to go to a smaller island. I want to kind of be in a more tucked, quiet spot. So I'm actually going to head to Koh Tao, which isn't the next island up, but the one above, and it's the smallest. So considering I'm not riding, hopefully that would be far more accessible for me to walk around, and there are some beautiful hikes, beautiful viewpoints. The accommodation that I've reserved is very close to a beach on the eastern side, which looks delightful. Again, I've only booked 2 days, so I'm going at it very casually and seeing if I enjoy the place. I could extend, or if I decide to treat myself over the Christmas window to a private accommodation. But yeah, rather than worrying about travel and bookings and organisations for today, I'm just going to try and enjoy the waterfalls, take things a little bit more slow, get a fridge magnet, that is high on the agenda, and yeah, just relax a little bit, because I think I've been so preoccupied in seeing everything, going everywhere, ticking boxes, and I realise, well, although there's an expectation in certain locations to visit the predictable touristic areas, what I enjoy is a little bit different, you know? I love just sitting down in a beautiful cafe with a gorgeous view, or finding beautiful running routes, or I don't know, it's not my responsibility to tick off what Google anticipates me to. Rather, I need to align my preferences with what I want to do. So that's a lesson for me, and that's hopefully the way that I'm going to approach the remainder of my travels, rather than worrying about conforming to the expected tick box routine of each location. Just do what I enjoy. But yeah, that's a little update from me. and we'll see if we can find the second waterfall. That was one hell of an experience. So I was just on the beach trying to find somewhere to eat, and I walked about 3 minutes up from where I've been sat, and I found this basically derelict shack in the corner of the road, and there was an old grandmother cross-legged, you know, no teeth, I think she was blind, but just was surrounded by pots and pans. And obviously no communication, very little understanding as to what she offers or what I was going to eat. But she provided these noodles and this broth. And then luckily 2 women came who were Thai also, but had slightly better communication skills, and helped me with the servings, helped me with, you know, the unlimited bean sprouts and different herbs and leaves and cucumbers that you got, and then gave me this like deep fried banana coconut sticky rice chocolatey dessert thing, and then we had a conversation in Thai afterwards, and I'm so relieved. This day has been so spontaneous but so delightful, because I just found a quieter area in Koh Samui, found a gorgeous view of the beach, sat there, and now have had one of the most welcoming, hearty, vegetable-loaded lunches, and that was so special.